So we're gonna move through a dynamic warm-up, and hopefully this is something that you can do at home. I think relatively easy, but it's also a place just to get you started. So with that, we're gonna start with some twists, and we're gonna do 5 to 8 on each side. And we're just gonna keep it moving. Notice my feet coming up in the air, good stretch. Just taking our time. Done there, moving straight forward, hands above my head. You can't go there, you can go wide. We just go up, nice and easy. Real simple. Pausing. Take a minute to breathe. Holding ourselves still. Now we want to move our head a little bit. Left. Right. We're moving on a lateral now. Left. This is real easy stuff, but it's also a way to get started. So right now I'm gonna just kind of take a minute here to correct my posture and just kind of stand up nice and tall. But I'd like you to see this from a side view. So it's my feet are together, my shoulders are back and down, and my hands, my thumb really is at the seam of my pants. And I'm just standing up nice and straight and breathing. Take 10, 15 seconds, just kind of relax before we go to the next movement, which is very simple. We're just gonna do some easy squatting, right? So we're gonna go for 5 here. It's gonna be 5 and 8. We're going down, hands are coming up. If you cannot go deep, you can go here. The idea is to move. That's the key. You do not have to try to get your lower extremities or your butt to the floor, but you have to move. Arm swings. This time move a little bit faster. So we're gonna go from that, 1 foot forward and leg kicks. So you don't have to worry about your balance here, right? A lot of people do. I'm gonna start with nothing holding me up, right? Left, right, right, left, however you see it out there. Going back to the other side, back on the right side, back to the left side. Real simple, real simple. If you need to support yourself, I'm gonna bring in a foam roller real quick. Set it here, hold on. Notice I'm still moving. No stopping. Moving in front to the other side. Now, obviously you can do this hanging onto the wall. But what I want you to do, again, is to move. That's the idea here. Now we're gonna stretch it out just a little bit. Nice and tall, shoulders back, nice and wide. Arms up. Here, here, back to your hip, arms up. Obviously we gotta switch sides, right? So here, a little bit of movement there, a little rocky this morning. Here, here, arms down, arms up. So easy. You'll feel better, trust me. Gonna stop there. Again, I like to always go through a movement and then come back to rotating. This is just good, just feels good. All right, so I'm gonna grab, I need a little help at this point. So I'm gonna grab bands here. I am using today yellow band. They come yellow, green, red, blue, different strengths, different resistance. So I want everybody to grab it. If you got a band, grab it. So what I'm gonna do, first thing I'm gonna do is under my feet. We're gonna do 5 reps here. Simple. Curls. You can do the same thing with weights. Notice I got it nice and close. Flailing my hands out, and here we go. 1, 2. It's easy. So if I'm doing my arms, right? My arm is attached to my shoulder. Again, very simple. And most of you can do this simply behind your head and up nice and easy, back to 90 and go. So we're going a little bit more than 5. We're right, 8 or less is what I'm trying to do here. Moving through that, I would go back to this as well, and we will go back to it. I'm gonna wrap the band around my hand. Again, we're keeping this moving. May take a little pause in 30 seconds or so to get a little water. But I want you to move. The idea is to move. So for those of you who are not real key with your balance, you can spread your feet a little bit when you do this. Shoulder width is fine. Those of you who are a little bit better with the balance, nice and tall, shoulders back. But I'm gonna start here a little wider, arms up, and go. Nice chest expansion, working the upper body. Stop there, going right back under my feet. Right back under my feet. Curl. Standing up tall. 3, 4, 5, going to 8, 6. Without moving. Now you want to get a little more complicated. Without taking it out, going straight up, shoulder press. Good morning, good afternoon, and sometimes good night. Nice and wide, keep it wide, keep this wide. Back to chest, want to expand the chest cavity a little bit. I'm going to shake it out, get ourselves situated here. And I'm going to use the spread again, not the closed stance, the wider stance. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. I love it. Easy, easy, easy. I could drop this, set it over here on my bench, come back to center, 30 seconds. Okay, reset, totally reset myself. So now I'm going to add in, going backwards a little bit, but the idea is keep moving. So we're going to go a little wider, do a little movement, get the legs back in the mix. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. Easy, easy, easy. Leg swing, coming back. You can mix this in. Some people say, well, wow, are you just going from one thing to the next? Well, sorta, but a little bit of control. So the goal here is to look from the feet all the way up, okay? So I'm gonna move over this way now, get rid of some things. Got water. I'm gonna have a little drink of water. And I'm gonna grab, looks like today I've got the 5-pound dumbbells here on the floor. So I'm gonna move in and do a little bit of chest press, and then show you a couple things with the dumbbells for arms and shoulders. This will be good. This will be good. 5-pounders, easy, not a big deal. And by the way, you can get these in 2-pound, 1-pound, etc. Idea again, folks, movement, exercise. We spend too much time being sedentary or sitting. So here we go. Take a nice seat on the bench, and all I'm going to do to get these back to me is use my legs. Actually, they're sitting just above my knees, so I'm going to go here, straight up, and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand up. If I'm keeping it moving, turn them right out and do some simple curls. This is not that complicated. This is not putting a lot of pressure on you guys to do a nice, easy workout, right? Breathe. Back to the bench. Same thing, just sit up nice and tall. Make sure you're up tall. Okay, not sloping over and bending up and throwing yourself back. Everything goes back as a unit. That's really, really, really important. So knees up, weights up, feet together, and press. 2, 3, 4, 5, rolling out here, 6, 7, 8, back on the knees, sit up. This time, we're gonna take these same weights, same 5s, and expand it a little bit. I don't think this is too complicated for most people. So we just wanna take them out, like such. A little bit of a lateral raise. This will be my workout. If I'm doing total body, remember that. So you experts out there who are going, he's kind of moving all around and doing different things, that is correct. Because I started with my feet, all the way up through my shoulders and up through my head. So moving through different sequences is okay. Mix the body up a little bit, shake it up a little bit. This is not simply a chest and back workout, or shoulders and arms, or legs and abs. This is kind of everything, total body. So we're going back one more time with the chest. Same deal. Blowing some air out, sitting up nice and tall, and throwing them back with my legs, turn them out, get the feet right, and go. Key thing, keep breathing. At 6, 7, 8. Done with these guys for a little bit. Just gonna set them down here on the floor. I think I'll move just for the benefit of those watching, and hopefully those of you who've gotten up and are saying, wow, guy's done some pretty easy stuff. Not unique, I don't think it's real unique, but it's pretty easy. If I've got you out of the chair, or I got you going or looking for a gym, or doing something at your lunch hour, then I'm feeling pretty good about that. But I wanted to kind of end with one last thing, and that would be going back to the bands. Only this time I'm going to go to the green band, right? So I didn't do multiples, and that is kind of an interesting deal, in that I'm just going to put, again, under my feet, and I'm going to go back to the arms, right? People like their bicep, tricep work, but I'm going to do alternates. Nice and easy, If I wasn't talking so much, I could breathe better, but part of the deal. So it takes a little bit of time for you to understand that moving is a lot better than sitting. Lastly, again, I like expanding the chest cavity. I like the fact that I have to practice breathing from my diaphragm. I really like getting in with the stretching piece. I mean, this is really key to feeling better. I like the leg swing. You know, the guys, the men and women I work with, we practice these things. We just don't teach them. But expanding and making sure that you can breathe, in my view, is really, 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 really key. So anytime you want to take time during your day to do some breathing, I'm all in with that. Okay? So we're going to expand the chest cavity. Notice I've changed here. I went from the yellow that you seen earlier to the green. So I've changed my resistance as I get toward the end of my workout. Some people will do their heavier resistance at the beginning. I like it at the end, and I just take my numbers down a little bit. So rather than do 8, I'll just do 5. But it's going to be a little bit of a challenge because you know, I'm working. I put in the time. So now let's just see if we got a little bit left. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a wrap. Hey, thanks for joining me today. If that was a little bit too challenging, you can always go back and start slow. Take a minute to pause. And if you need something more challenging, we have that out there as well. Keep in mind, we're all about small steps to healthy living.